What's up, y'all? Burnside back here today with more Ferrum Fist Challenge 26 action. I'm still in the bracket, still recording commentary over my run for y'all. Again, this is the footage from the Reddit weekly, the Discord weekly, the Pokemon Discord weekly, that's run every week. Members of the community can join online tournament. So I am in my third game. I've made it to winners semis against ThunderGriffin. ThunderGriffin, a regular in this tournament, an amazing Chandelure player from North America. My second Chandelure, running into two Chandelures, so testing my old school matchup knowledge. And ThunderGriffin's definitely going to test it. He's one of the best Chandelure players in North America, in the West, and the world at this point. He's a regular competing quite often at offline Pokemon events, and also in the Online Players Cup, having a pretty good run this summer. So I'm a little bit nervous for ThunderGriffin. Sort of got my footing a little bit against O, though. Shaked off some of the dust. I start with a mirror coat just to challenge ThunderGriffin, right? Like, taking away laser early is a good way to start the mind games, and it's not super risky. They don't have a way they can punish their mirror coat on reaction, unless they wait. If they just wait, but there's nothing they can do to guess that's going to punch it off the bat, I should say. Now, ThunderGriffin, a little bit more of an aggressive Chandelure. He'll push me to the corner, right? He's not just trying to play the full screen zoning game and force me to approach always, which I really like to see as a Chandelure. Something that sort of Twixie used to do a lot, and it's very effective. And ThunderGriffin, I'm going to these CAs because they were working in my last round against O. And here, I'm just being cornered by them, and they're not working out. Okay, so I wish I could pause, but I'm not going to pause for y'all. But that was a setup that I like to do. It's a strong Oki setup against Chandelure. You can meaty 5x, meaty Water Pillar, and then react to if they do Blizzard or Smog and get a big punish with Blizzard. I think I said if they do Blizzard. I meant Overheat. So getting the punish on Overheat, setting up that's not an option he can go to on Oki against me. It's a little harder to time against Smog, but definitely able to do. It's really, really damaging, especially if you're in the corner, but I win round one in part thanks to that Oki setup. Oki, meaty Oki, Waterfall, just so strong against Chandelure. Tough to get knockdowns against her, though. ThunderGriffin plays field phase really well. I'm afraid of lots of stuff there, and I'm looking for the Smog, but he keeps going for these back A's. And just forcing me to have an answer in sort of the same way that I was using Blizzard. Again, ThunderGriffin mixing up really well after those advancing high hits there, like the one you just saw. Calls out my 2x, gets a punish on it with the Smog. ThunderGriffin boxing with me and playing some really good mind games. I'm having trouble getting the footing. Calls the Rotom, which locks my jump. Scary to have a lock jump against Chandelure's Burst. So I go into Burst of my own. He minimizes to avoid it really strong. And I just time a jump as Rotom is running out, which I think caught ThunderGriffin off guard. I called the Emolga in reaction here. Way the wrong follow-up, but I don't get punished for it, thankfully. And he was going to get punished there, but the Exhaust actually saving him from the Blizzard punish. So great awareness. There, again, his mix-up game really strong. Chandelure has so many mix-up options on block, and that's really the core of this character in a lot of ways. Mix-ups at full screen, mix-ups up close. If you can win the mix-up game, you're going to do really well as Chandelure. Seeing ThunderGriffin making good progress here. 10 seconds or so left on the clock. I'm down by 350 HP. It's going to be really hard to come back from that. ThunderGriffin able to get a punish with the Rotom Call on reaction and close it out. So a really great round 2 from ThunderGriffin. I'm back in it, though. I think I'm starting to get a feel for ThunderGriffin's boxing, his mix-ups, how he's approaching field phase. But I go for a quick release CA. Sometimes you can stuff out there. I don't get it. He gets a punish. I'm just not feeling my options. He shut me down in mid-range so well that I'm not feeling super confident here. So definitely need to make some adaptations. I go for the CA again, gonna get punished by a Smog. I'm looking for that against the back A's so I can go in on quick release and punish, but when I go for it, he's smogging. When he's smogging, I should go to the air to punish, so getting mixed a lot. Good spacing there from ThunderGriffin. I get really lucky here. I go over and I don't get punished for it. But now find myself in the corner against ThunderGriffin Chandelure. He locks my block. Nice stuff on the 2x. Sort of ambiguous timing. Punish from Emolga, obviously that's huge. I just call Hail, buy myself a little bit more time to go in. I don't know why I committed to that CA. I'm thinking he's gonna fear the grab, but he's just not feeling my grab at all. He's fine going back to field phase. You see my fully charged Hydro Pump a few seconds ago. That's really good in this matchup now that we have cancel, because we cannot fully commit to it. We can cover lots of options, and if they don't go to it, we can release. So I think that's a tool that actually made this matchup a lot better in DX. I'm approaching, I'm advancing, I'm in burst, 19 seconds now. Just throw this out for chip and some advantage. Nice dash through by ThunderGriffin, using the ghost dash, really good there. Avoiding my forward waterfall. Go for the bait, and then just close it out with a JY. If Suicune has the life lead, and you can get into dual phase, it's just really hard for Chandelure to play around JY in the matchup. Smog can be good, but if you know the matchup with Suicune and you know how to space around the Smog, there's even mix-ups that you can do with where that goes in to avoid it. So it's not too tough. So able to close it out. I felt really happy with that position, and obviously happy to win Game 1 against ThunderGriffin, who, as I said, is one of the strongest competitors who enters this tournament on the regular. So feeling pretty good here, getting an early win. The Molga worked out really well against ThunderGriffin. I got some great punishes, and I was able to play around his Rotom fairly well, except for that one time he used it to close it out. So feeling good about my counterplay. I start off with a quick Aurora Beam to win the field phase, so that feels good. But now having a little trouble playing full screen here. So trying to just like full screen zone and not working out, so I'm going to go in. ThunderGriffin again playing the aggressor, pushes me to the corner. I get out, eat a punish on the way down. It could have been a lot worse. My phase shift point's coming into play there, so I don't take too much damage. Now he has me in the corner, sort of trapped, and you see me like trying to jump out, trying to find an answer, trying to look for Smog, but he's just not going for it, right? He's basically saying like, punish me, punish me. He sets up the Smog to shut down some of my punish options. My dive kick there not working out, just going over Chandelure's weird hitbox. Again, push to full screen here. I called a Rotom, I hope in reaction to Rotom, and I'm just late. Like, I'm a little miffed because ThunderGriffin's out of the gate here has been so strong, shutting me down. I can't get any offense started in this round. I'm hurting. My head is like, oh god, like ThunderGriffin totally has the read on me. He's adapted, this sucks. And I'm feeling a little shaken. He's just totally shutting me down in field phase here, y'all. Really frustrating. Whatever option I'm going to, he's ready. He very, very good at playing field phase as Chandelure in this matchup. And I'm just not finding the options I need in my mind games. I CAY out of the corner. I eat a little hit after on my wake up, but honestly not that bad. Eating some of these smaller hits, it hurts, and I need to get the offense started though. Like, I don't want to be going corner to corner. Face to face. Nice swing here. Again, like, you can punish all the mix-ups with a Molga on reaction. I just am a little shaken and not doing it. So great stuff to ThunderGriffin. There's the Rotom coming into play. Nice combo. I totally get why he likes having that up, because it sets up combos like that to extend his hits. There you see winning the round, or it locks jump, and jump so good against Chandelure. So I really like ThunderGriffin's use of Rotom. It also applies a debuff, so it makes Hex better. Rotom, I support that Mikuki, one of the Japanese Chandelures, will use, but no other North American Chandelures I've seen use that support as consistently or as well as ThunderGriffin. If you're a Chandelure player back home, check out ThunderGriffin's play, emulate that Rotom, really, really good. So we're swinging into game number 3, winter semis. This is set game for both of us. We have to win this to advance on. I need to make some adaptations, and I need to make them quick, because ThunderGriffin bopped me in that last game in game 2. So I'm taking a minute here. Or ThunderGriffin actually taking a minute, just wants to continue his momentum. Not committing to that laser because he knows I'm willing to go to the Mirror Coat to punish. So just going to the Will-O-Wisps to put some pressure on. I backdash out. You know, I'm not getting the punish that I'm looking for. 8Y, really good close range to cover moves like that against Chandelure, jumping the laser, just feeling each other out. I'm really respecting ThunderGriffin, and I find a dive kick. I go for the 2x just to set up more pressure. I probably should have shifted there, but even health, even HP, in some ways it makes sense to keep ThunderGriffin in dual phase a little bit longer. And I really wanted to set up the 6x, I think, and just the spacing didn't work out. ThunderGriffin bullying me in the corner yet again, keeping the pressure up. So really good stuff to ThunderGriffin. I find the Smog jump, like, I have the read and just misface it. And finally get the punish on the back A. Grab the minimize, which is always a reliable punish. And then do the icy wind fake out to keep the grab pressure up. ThunderGriffin goes in a burst. And I'm just patient. I don't want to commit to my burst unless I have to here. I have the Emolga up, which is locking ThunderGriffin's options. He can't fully charge laser, which he knows. That's why he's going for the uncharged laser, and why I went for the Mirror Coat, so able to punish and get the close. So just showing off the passive pressure that Emolga creates when you have it up against Chandelure, restricting a lot of her options. homing in, getting punished. I don't take that much damage though, so honestly, it's not that bad of a field phase to lose it that way. It's a little bit worse because I'm giving up meter. Drop on that weird angled hit. Catch him with the 8Y into Hydro. My grab, I have the right read, but just overblasted a little bit late. Going to burst here. Popping the smog, and then I just dash up burst. He's been applying a lot of pressure. 8x covers, and then this 8x puts me in a weird situation where I'm able to avoid the overheat. I gotta go lab that to see if there's timing that makes that consistent, because it's another really good way to have a low risk Oki option against Chandelure. It'd be interesting to see if it covers smog or if it just covers overheat, but regardless, thanks to that really interesting hit of the 8x, I get the win over ThunderGriffin. I'm advancing on to winners finals now. So thank you so much for watching. Great games to ThunderGriffin, one of North America's best Chandelure players. I'll be back here tomorrow with the next episode of my Ferrum Fist Challenge run. So let the North Wind flow through you, and I hope y'all have an amazing day.